I'm just kidding. We don't have any audio problems. Welcome, everybody, to the show. It is time for the Monkey Business Show. Once again, the official after show of the Bali Major. I am here, Sir Action Slacks, with Mr. lizZard. So good to see you once again, Mr. lizZard. How was your wonderful day today?
Chilling at the beach, surfing, driving my scooter around Bali, enjoying myself, having good food, watching some Dota every now and then.
Wow.
Having a good time.
They pay us to be here, you know. You were supposed to watch Dota all day. Disgusting. Disgusting animal. Well, I know people that are watching some Dota, my friends. It is our very special guest this day. We have the one, the only Panda Boo. Yes. Clap for him. Wonderful. And SabeRChat himself. SabeRLight, so good to have you two on the show. Is that the thing? Is that what all the SabeRChats do?
That's what the youngsters do. Yeah, that's the Zoomer thing, you know.
Damn.
I'm trying to keep being hip.
That's fantastic. Well done. Congratulations on that brand. Thank you guys so much for coming here today. Let's talk a little bit about Dota. How you guys feeling? What do you think about the tournament? We'll start with you, Mr. Panda Boo. Not a great time at the tournament, but what do you think overall?
Really cool tournament, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We did great.
Panda, please. Let's talk about today with Beast Coast, the South American brothers, getting knocked out here.
I mean, it had to happen, right? But at least they're going to TI.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Are you enjoying the rise of South America and all of you guys doing so well, like in comparison to the years behind?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy, but it's something I did. It came from all the squad, Hamburguesa, Infamous. It's all their work, not mine.
Don't be so humble. It's also SabeRChat who went to NA, made it worse a little bit.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Are there any NA players in NA? Any NA players in NA?
That's a good question.
Not
Are there
really.
any slacks?
Yeah. Ooh.
Maybe when you were second at TI.
Yeah, there used to be a lot of players, but it's our greatest export is NA players to make other teams good right now. So what can you do? Yeah, anyway, fantastic job. I think that you are a huge part of SA Dota. I have to say, Panda Boo, because maybe some of the people out there might not be familiar with you. We're in a weird time zone where they don't watch a lot of your stuff, but you are quickly becoming one of the biggest connections between South America and other English-speaking audiences because you're a great personality. You're a great guy.
The only one.
Do you feel any responsibility in that way? Because I know anytime we try to do an interview with you, your team just says, nope, can't, only Panda can do it.
I mean, I'm happy that Tracy is taking some of them because I was getting bored of talking to you every tournament. So I'm happy Tracy is taking someone.
No, okay, well that's good.
Why wouldn't they talk to us though? They always use the same card. Our English isn't the best, but
Bullshit.
It's bullshit. It's good enough. What's up? Are they just lazy? They don't want to join?
They are nervous, shy. I don't know.
Weak?
Yeah, maybe
Not the
invite them to
strongest,
drink. They talk there.
Okay, so we need to. Okay, I see. But SabeRChat, you're not weak. Like you have a very strong presence. Like your Twitter is probably one of the best, or used to be one of the best. In
It
Dota.
used to be. They
What
do
happened?
always,
What happened?
Yeah, I know. I haven't been keeping up on the Twitter memes. It's hard. It's too many things, you know. I have to try and keep being good at Dota, which isn't working out right now. But you know, I can't keep up with the Twitter at the same time as well.
But while you were doing it on Twitter, you were also getting better and better. So maybe that's where your power lies. Maybe you need to go back to Twitter. Go Flame Pure or something. You know?
Okay.
Oh,
Oi, oi, oi.
Of course.
I'm just stretched too thin, you know. I'm streaming, I'm YouTubing. Now I can't be posting on Twitter, so it's like too much. Follow me on Twitter.
There it is, fantastic. Well, I did want to actually talk to you guys about that because a lot of pro players in Dota, no offense, are a little too. I don't know the right way to say this, so they're just boring. They can't stream. They just go in there, they think they're artsy, they play the worst godless music that you've ever heard, stay silent for 8 hours straight and go, and then they think that's a stream. But you guys are actual entertainers. You guys do a fantastic job with your streams, and you carry that in. What is that like in a pro aspect? Like, do you feel like that's important to you? Do you do it because you love it? Why do you guys actually have good streams?
You're the famous one.
Oh, right. I don't know. I mean, I stream because I enjoy it. I think it's fun. It's also like a fallback. You know that once I'm eventually washed up as a player, it's like a plan B. So it's good to have like a fallback. But I mean, I think this era of playing godless music it faded a little bit, because I remember a few years ago that would be the meta. But nowadays, even a Timado stream, you know, you tuning into Timado stream and he's actually talking. So makes me happy. But yeah, you know, there has to be some like more vibrant streamers, you know, more clowny streamers.
So you're saying that streams now actually care about audio, right? Like they're improving it and stuff.
Yeah, I think audio is like a very important thing to focus on. I think if you like mess up the audio, then you know.
Yes, brother.
I disagree. I feel like a lot of great things have come out with just horrible audio, but what can you do?
Some deep fried audio. Is
Indeed,
really good.
very good, very good. But I think that it does take a certain kind of personality, though, to be able to do something like that. Do you think it's important as a pro? Should other pros be thinking about this kind of stuff and be like, yo, I should actually engage with my fan base in some way?
I mean, it's you know, it's to each to their own. I personally just enjoy it, so it's very easy for me to do. I think for some people they just enjoy other parts of Dota. Maybe they enjoy just the playing part or competing part or whatever. So they're just focused on that. And you know, ultimately, it's just what you make it. So you know, it's you just do whatever you like to do.
Panda, is there some ungodly music on your stream, or are you just chilling?
There are many. Yeah, there's a song I used to listen. It's called Caballo Homosexual.
Okay.
It's like you want to be fucked by a horse.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Panda. Always a pleasure to learn so much about vibrant other cultures.
I was going to ask you about your chit chat. It's like, but I'm not going to anymore.
It's a really good song. You should really sing it.
Spoiler, can you sing a little bit of that song for us here?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I remember a little bit.
Okay, go ahead, bud.
El caballo. No, actually, no.
Is that the part about the...
No, actually, I don't want to sing it.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much for sparing us from that. I was hoping you would just say no, but you actually went for it, so that's fantastic. But let's talk a little bit about the tournament. Now, guys, I'm going to ask a saucy question here, okay? I tried to stay away from this last show. It was a little hot topic. Now I feel like it's a little less of a hot topic, kind of old news now, but... Let's talk a little bit about integrity in Dota and game. I'm not scared to talk about this anymore.
Yeah.
It's not as relevant, you know.
It passed.
It passed.
Yeah.
Thoughts? Give us some thoughts from the pro player sphere about the drama of the event, my friend.
I see. I think you can go first.
Okay.
Is there
This guy already talking about horse fucking. It's fine. Let him take the bullet.
Is there any drama? What's going on?
Yeah, there's no drama at all.
Drama.
This guy's smart.
Sorry, Saber, you have to tank it.
Okay, sure. Okay, you want my take on the drama?
I'll
give you the take.
Give me drama take.
All right. I think, from my humble opinion, I'm just a guy, all right? But I think...
In my own personal opinion.
if you're watching a stream of your game during a Dota game, then it's no bueno, as they say in
Muy malo.
Spain. So, you know, especially when the game is paused, so you like see what is... So basically, there's no delay. At the same time, I don't think like any of the players that are currently playing in this tournament like intentionally want to cheat or anything like that. I also think, you know, there's a lot of people that enjoy listening to music during games.
Sure.
I'm not gonna name any names, but you know, sometimes it just makes you play better. I think most Dota players, when they grind pubs, they just listen to music. So, you know, sometimes you want to do it during the tournaments. You know, some tournaments they don't really allow it. For example, at TI, like everything is blocked. I don't think you can like even open a browser. Some tournaments you can actually open a browser. There is a guy standing behind you, and the moment you open the browser, he's gonna like slap your head.
Oh, okay.
That's the manual approach.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes it just it gets a bit like confusing, like what is allowed and what is not. But
I heard some of the players even went clubbing during the games, came back, continued, finished.
Smart.
I mean, I told you to not talk about this.
Okay.
Yeah, of course we will not. Yeah, Panda. Now that we have started the
I
topic.
paved the way for you.
Yeah.
I mean, there isn't much to say, right? He just maybe he forgot he was in the tournament.
Yeah.
That
Hey.
happens to me sometimes. Like I alt tab, I try to open Spotify, and I'm playing a tournament. Right. This is my 15th death as a support, but I'm still playing the game. Maybe he forgot.
Have you ever done something like you actually forgot, like somebody fed on your team and you instantly, were thinking about leaving the game in the middle of a Dota tournament or destroying items or something like that?
No, that has never
Okay.
happened. No, of course.
I don't know how I feel about it, guys. Honestly, like, if there's like, if you could listen to music, what's stopping you from listening to Kate Bush and Word Up on That Hill? I mean, you got to be careful. I listen to music all the time, but I time it based on like Roshan died. Okay, I'm gonna listen to the Muppets theme for 2 minutes until Roshan.
I feel like
You know?
listening to music while you're pubbing and stuff is okay, but competitively it shouldn't be a thing, right? You should be in the zone anyway.
Dang.
But when it comes to alt tabbing, if it was possible for him, I can see how it can be a thing that he wasn't really thinking about.
I do agree.
Right? That's the problem, because every single player does that. Like,
Yeah, because some players have a tick for alt tabbing. Even
Right,
Matthew has it in draft. He just keeps clicking.
and
it.
constantly, right?
Yeah,
I
even
know
if he's
so
not,
many players that do
he's
that.
not
Yeah.
watching anything or he doesn't have anything open.
Yeah.
He keeps.
It's like alt tab Google, alt tab
Yeah.
Google. That's
Right.
like you're
Yeah,
seeing it.
maybe he had the browser open before the match, but even still, he was watching it for a few seconds.
I mean, that seems like copium to me. I talked to a guy one time. I was streaming, and he met me in a pub, and he's like, "Yo, bro, you said that I was stream sniping you, and I wasn't." And I was like, "How do you know?" And he goes, "Well, I wasn't stream sniping you. I had you open on another monitor, and I was listening to you talk about the game." And I was like, "So you were sniping?" He's like, No, you were on another tab, and if I got any information about it, I wouldn't have shared it with my team."
I don't think anyone
I'm
needs
like,
to stream snipe you to win against.
Shut the hell up, lizZard. But I'm just saying, like, you can copium all you want. Hey, break a rule, you break a rule. What can you do, in my opinion? So, yeah. All right, well, that was a lot less spicy than we're all just in agreement about it. That sucks. Okay.
Any spicy takes? No spicy takes?
Spicy.
Spicy.
Well, he's trying at least.
I
Oh,
tried.
I can't, guys. If I talk, I in big trouble. So
Yeah, okay, attaboy, that's smart. They're really training these players new. Boba 4 years ago would have just ripped this guy apart and ruined his career.
Yeah,
so.
I can't believe this. Like Saber Chad being so timid.
Oh, okay, take it easy. Come on, the man's
Yeah, I'm
smart.
not
yeah,
baiting.
I mean,
I'm
we can
kidding,
have
I'm
some
kidding, it's
spicy
fine.
conversations. Maybe
Some
what-
spicy Czech songs that.
Yeah, stuff like that. What's your opinion about like what's happening in the world right now?
Oh my God, I am not talking about
I am
this. Are
in
you out of
Bali.
your
I don't
mind?
know what's happening.
You
Anyway.
want some spicy conversation?
No, thank you. What do you guys think about the election coming up? No. All right, well, anyway, let's talk a little bit about some Dotes here, fam. You guys will give it to us straight. What's it like playing Dota right now as a pro player? Is it like, is it good? Is it bad? Are you desperate for a new patch? Do you think there will be a patch after the major, before the next big event? How are you guys feeling?
Well, I would hope that there's a patch after the major before Riyadh. That would be very nice. I would enjoy that a lot. Because currently we suck on this patch. I think, I mean, it's kind of fun. I think the new map it adds some new elements to playing Dota. I think they would like change some heroes because I feel like I'm playing the same heroes from start of the year. Maybe I removed some Nature's Prophet, but I swear to God, Bulba's picking me liking like every second game. So it gets boring.
No, Boba picking the same heroes? That's crazy.
That
What
never
are you talking
happened.
about?
What about you, Panda? Liking it?
I think the game is in a good state right now. Maybe just change a few heroes. Maybe change the Russian. Change everything, maybe.
Okay.
So we
Well, that was a
stop sucking.
conflicting statement, but sure. Roll
Good
with it.
patch, but change it. Change everything.
I mean, I want everything new. Maybe a new hero.
A
something.
new hero.
Yeah, I mean, other games are getting new heroes every
Isn't
year.
there that girl
Which one?
with guns?
I haven't seen it.
No, You
I've never played it
Yeah,
because it's not a support, so I don't care about it.
Oh, okay.
But you can make it. Like anything can be a support if you try
Yeah,
hard
in the
enough.
first few days when it's really broken, you can play it. But she's not that broken anymore. So
But
I just want a new hero, maybe a patch that is good for my team.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you're again in agreement, like the two. of
Yeah.
you.
Okay,
We need something to nerf gaming gladiators.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I have something we can argue about. How do you pronounce the name of the double gun hero?
Muerta, right?
Yeah, that's how I pronounce it. So how do you pronounce it?
the correct way. Muerta. I guess you would know the most, right?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you pronounce it?
Muerta.
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 Because
Muerta.
sometimes
Yeah.
there's
You're
some
rolling those
casters
R.
that just pronounce it so weird and it triggers me.
Such as?
I don't remember. I can't name names. But
Muerter?
Muerta.
Muerta. Yeah, that just sounds
Name
like
can't.
names.
a vampire.
I don't know.
But is that
Kick some people.
okay? On that topic, that's a fun topic. What do like talent and casters do that piss you guys off as pro players? Like
Nicknames.
what?
Nicknames.
Nicknames?
Yeah.
Like what?
They used to call Darmago Darmagu.
Dark Mango.
Darmagu.
Dark Mango.
Goo.
Yeah.
Goo. Goo. Darmagu?
Is that what you're supposed to do?
No.
Oh, okay. Thank God. You guys are really.
They're casters saying that.
So what's the nickname?
Darmago.
Dark Mago.
I can't say that.
Dark Mago.
Darmago.
Eh.
Yeah.
Close enough.
I got it.
Yeah,
Yes.
good.
Dark Mago.
Is there anything that nicknames are hard though? Like what's Saska? How the hell are you supposed to say that name? Saska. I've been trying to say that name for like 7 years, and I still.
Like,
It's not
One-
even his name. It's Saxa. no?
Yeah, it's.
Isn't it Taxa?
Are you actually
Saxa.
trolling?
Come on.
No way. No way.
How do you say it one more time?
Saxa.
Saxa.
I wrote it down. I had to write like
Have you tried
Sak-
Martin?
Ah, or
He's
what?
pretending, right?
I'm not pretending.
I can't believe him.
People got weird ass names, man. Like Picasso. I can only say it if I say it like a chicken, because I tried to memorize it for a long time, and I kept saying, what do you call a carry that runs away from a support? Picasso. And that was like the joke I said before I had to interview him, and I can't say it without saying it like that now.
Nice.
But nicknames are hard. Everyone comes up with some creative ass, like crazy ass name. Just
Dude, and then you have like half of the Eastern Europe using Cyrillic as well, so you can't even read it, right?
Yeah,
if you're,
like
if
Amar
you're
and
uncultured
Omar?
Western caster.
I mean, come on. Kids are naming themselves Ice. What the hell's wrong with you guys? Come up with an original name, for God's sake. SabeRLight. There's a name.
My new favorite nickname is the LGD offlane. The
Yeah. We also had fly.
Yes. What is
Yeah.
this? But it's hard. Sometimes you have to come up with nicknames. Like Yappy Hot 4. I had to do that for Yapsor. I couldn't remember that one. I come up with a lot of annoying nicknames. I'm sorry.
I need a new one.
Huh?
I need a new one.
For
Would you ever change your nickname?
Yeah.
Or are you like stuck loving it? It's your brand.
I mean,
and
I have
stuff?
changed from Panda to Pandamu and Pandabu. I want
You're
something
still
new.
Panda, right?
Yeah.
What
I
would
want
you
something
change it
new.
into?
I don't know. You tell
Boo
me.
Boo?
Slacks.
Slacks too?
Yeah.
P Bubs? Hmm?
I'm a Slacks right now.
Okay. All right. Think about it. I mean, I regret my name. I made my name.
Would
in
you
that.
like if you changed your? Do you change your nickname in pubs a lot?
I used to, not anymore.
You used to. What's your profile picture? Is it anime?
Right now it's a cat.
Tell me it's anime.
Just a cat.
Okay.
Mm.
Nice.
But speaking of changing nicknames, okay, that's something that bothers me.
Okay.
Is when people like Cuckoo, there you go, there's a name,
Yeah.
changes their name from Cuckoo to Bosku, and then all the casters pronounce it as Bosku, and I'm like, who the hell is Bosku? And okay, bro, it's just Cuckoo.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just unfair. How can you change a name? Okay, that's like next season. I'm not gonna be called SabeRLight. I'll think of some really dumb nickname, and then all the casters are gonna have to call me a really dumb nickname.
Yeah.
Some
Do it.
Lord Master 69.
Yeah, that's hype.
420 XX, and have
People
fun
think
with
that
that.
would annoy casters. One of the best name changes in history was Epileptic Kid. I love it. That guy was great. I love casters.
Honestly, that rebrand, I'm not gonna stand behind. Like the nicknames that they changed into was just so bland. We're just so bland, right?
I mean,
It was kind of too much at the beginning, though.
yeah, it is a lot. But
Yeah.
I like the guys that just go off the wall. Like why he went to like Innocence. That was hilarious.
I don't even like he was wide and innocent, and why you innocence? Why you
Why you
smile?
smile?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's changing it every week. I mean, keeping us on our toes. I kind of like that. I think that's smart as a pro player. You don't want people to know,
Who you are?
Who you are.
Remember you?
Guy comes in the lobby and his name is like, Chicken Lord 69. They're like, oh, okay, it was Arteezy.
Actually worse. Sometimes my teammates are like, who is this guy? Who is this position 5 on LGD? And like, he played RTI. I think he won 1 TI.
You see? Mysterious. You got to
Who
change
is
it up.
this guy? I don't know him.
Yeah, there you
He's
go.
new.
Maybe
Can't-
that's the strat.
That is a
Just
good strat.
keep changing your names.
Hmm.
Yeah, out of the names that are left in the pool right now on the tournament, what do you think? Who has the best shot at taking it? We only have, 2 more days?
That's right.
Like, who's gonna win the
Yeah.
tournament?
That's a really roundabout way to ask that question, but 10 points for lizZard. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go with the gaming gladiator.
So brave, SabeRLight.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Thank you.
I would have said BetBoom if they were on the tournament,
Yeah.
but I have to go with the safe.
The same?
Yeah.
Come on. Guys, there's still other teams in the tournament. You've faced many of them. Many of them have beaten you several times. There's got to be someone that can take down GG. Is the only thing that takes down GG a patch at this point?
Do they need to get bulldogged?
Nah, what's gonna take down GG is their own hubris.
Wow.
Yeah, eventually, all dynasties fall. That's how I cope with it.
Damn. That's some hype copium right there. Thank you very much.
No, but do you feel that you guys are maybe hungrier than they are? Because like they've been winning major after major at this point. Like, okay, there's TI coming up. I guess that's the peak. But winning that much must make you not as enthusiastic about the future games, right? While losing.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're pretty hungry about beating them.
Yeah.
I feel like we're strong enough to take them at if we're at our peak. But it's about getting to the peak first.
Are you guys from South America, by the way, screaming a lot with any European teams or?
It depends on the day because sometimes we're bootcamping in Brazil most of the time. We had some issues like in second season we couldn't stream with Europeans.
Okay.
But in the first and third season we could.
Okay.
That's because I don't know, internet issues.
And how's the
packet loss.
ping like when you do that? Is it bad?
It's like 90 ping.
90. That's
really
actually
good.
pretty good at the moment. Yeah. And like speaking of GG of gaming gladiators, like do they lose in scrims at least? You don't have to reveal any strats, but.
Yeah, what heroes do they play when they lose? No, I'm kidding.
Nah,
Just
That
kidding.
should be. Yeah.
I already leaked once and I got yelled. So
You leaked before?
yeah, I cannot do that anymore.
Okay. Oh, no. But yeah,
Don't look at me.
Okay, so they win all their scrims as well. That's fine. I mean, it's not big of a leak if they win or lose, right?
Sure.
There are some teams that don't care about losing and some teams that really care about losing even in scrims. Where are you at? Do you care? Do you not? It's just scrims, we lose and we learn, or is it mentally affecting you?
I care a lot because if we are losing streams, it means we are not really focused on the stream. We are not taking seriously, and that's wasting everyone's time. So if we're gonna play streams, just take it seriously.
Damn, I always thought you were such a jolly guy, but you're a serious man.
This is a
dude.
very serious
That's
approach.
a very
yeah.
serious pro player approach.
Is it same for you? Or
No, I don't care about losing.
Okay, great.
Either you win or you learn, and I love learning. So
I mean, I also understand that, but you're also not learning if you're not taking it seriously.
Dang, yeah, that is true.
Because if someone is just going, I don't know, 1-10 in this lane, you're not gonna learn anything in the lane in the game. So it's really hard. Just take it seriously or don't play.
Sure. Agreed. What do you guys think was your most time in Dota where you just kind of didn't care, as you said? Like the part where you're just like, let's just go. Next patch. I'm just doing the motions, Was there any patch in particular where you're just like, next, I give up? Or are you guys always trying to like grind your way to find something new?
Trying to think. I don't think that has ever happened.
Really? Yeah? You're always looking for the next crazy thing to
wait,
eke
you
out of the patch?
weren't done with the patch before this one, like the one that lasted for 3 years?
Yeah.
That one was still fine?
That was fine because it was developing even in the same patch. Because they were the same heroes, but they were changing every month, maybe 2 months. They were changing sometimes.
Okay, so the natural rotation of heroes, right? Like
Yeah.
you figure out. And Lina obviously always being broken in the last patch, sure, yeah. Yeah, like I don't know. Personally, for me, I like when a patch is at least 6 months in. So there's time to experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to nerf the hero that's instantly broken. Just let the teams figure out some counters first.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, just don't nerf Morphling this tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
don't
go.
nerf it.
Morphling Techie should stay for 1,000 years. We'll figure it out. There's definitely.
Probably nerf Lycan so it isn't picked anymore.
right, yeah.
Oh.
I love my animus. If I can't play my animus, I'm gonna have to play actual like blink heroes and click my spells. So.
But wait, like I remember you first time on a LAN in Greece. I casted that as well.
Yeah.
You won that. Like back then, Axe. Like when I saw that Axe, I'm like, okay, this guy is gonna be good. Don't you like those heroes more than the animals?
Yeah, I like the initiators. It's just hard to play them in these patches. So that's what I'm hoping for. Even though I feel like it got a bit better at the start of the patch, but eventually it always leads back to the animals. So it's, that's life. But like for me, the patch that I was the most done with was last year. I call it the Amar patch, when he was picking the Razors and Vipers offlane, and then I have Moon Meander on my back telling me, okay, SabeRLight, time to practice some Vipers and Razors. And I have to click, Vipers and Pub. It was awful. I did not have a good time. Fortunately, Arlington Major happened, and we played I was standing, so we played the double offlaner strat. That was my revenge on the patch. But had not that happened, then I would just be miserable.
Yeah, you were pretty much carrying in that.
Yeah, that was an
major as
amazing
well,
throw.
right?
Nah, it was.
Both you and Pure, right? You were on the. Were you standing in with Pure, right?
No, I was standing in 4 Pure. He wasn't.
for Pure.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you're
why
right.
they made it through the tournament. That's hype. All right, great. That is a hype strategy. All right, anyway, guys, we have audience members today. First day that,
We do?
peeps, yeah, they were over at the stage. They were chilling out. They were having fun. Let's talk a little bit about fans and audiences. I know you guys are, not newcomers to Dota, but you are a new generation of fantastic Dota players that started off as fans, I would assume, correct? You guys, watch the games and all that. What's it like out there, seeing those peeps out there screaming your name these days?
I mean, it's really crazy because it used to be my dream to come to a major, to just be a regular player, say hello to my pro players, just be a fan. Now they come, they're really shy, coming to me, their girlfriends are telling me if I can take a picture with them, with their boyfriends or whatever. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just a human. Just come and say hi.
It's weird, right? Like,
Yeah, it's really weird because I don't know. People coming to me and asking me to take pictures, something I would have never imagined.
yeah, SaberChat, I saw a line for you at Berlin Major. Is it still the same here, or?
Well, there's like a bias, because the thing is, once one fan stops you to like take a picture, then it just keeps on bundling, Because if you're stuck in one place for too long, then there's going to be a bunch of people passing. So yeah, a line will form. But it's really nice meeting the fans. I enjoy it a lot. So far, every single fan that I met was really nice. And I don't know, it's I think there's like beauty in meeting people across the world who like know you, and you get to hang out with them. You exchange a few lovely words. You give them a pat on the back. Maybe a nice handshake. It's really nice.
It's always a nice interaction, right? Like, it's never the flames that we get in DMs and stuff, like on Reddit or wherever on the internet.
I've been flamed by fans.
Have you?
Yeah, in real life.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
fun.
I'm not surprised.
I love it. It's great. I went up to this one guy, I think it was at ESL New York, and the guy like walked up to me and goes, "Man, you're really annoying. I hate you." And I go, "Sick, cool." And then we just stood there in front of each other. He didn't leave.
And then
I
he was
didn't
like,
leave.
"Can you sign my?"
No, it was just like, "You are really annoying. I hate you." And I'm like, "All right." And then we just stood there. It was like super awkward, but so awkward I started laughing, and I was like, "All right, bye." It was great. I mean, I've met some real weird dudes. I really enjoy it. I like the fans
You
that
like
are
it?
like, "Yeah, it's great." Guys come up and they're like, "Hey, big fan. Oh, nice. But the guys that come up and they're like, "Hey, I made you something," and they just hand you like some duct taped envelope, and you're like, "What's in there?" And he's like, "You'll see." Like those kind of interactions really get my heart pumping. I like that.
I think the cutest, weirdest interaction that I had with a fan is at Stockholm, I believe, Major Long 2018. He asked me to help him propose to his girlfriend.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like, "Bro, are you sure you want to do it here?" Like,
Yeah.
maybe something private dinner, it's like one of those stadium proposals. But no, he was like, "Yeah, she likes Dota a lot. She's a big fan, even bigger than me. Can you maybe make some VIP room, get us there, or like where the talents are?" And I'm like, can I? Where's the ring? Let me see if this is real or not. But yeah, I brought him to like a balcony that overlooked the stage, and both of them. And as she was looking. I showed her the stage. I'm like, "Isn't it beautiful?" And as she was looking at the stage, she was like, "Oh yeah." And I'm like, "Maybe it's more beautiful behind you." She turns and he's like holding the ring. Like,
Wow.
Yeah.
And did she say no?
Yeah, she said no.
Oh, no. Come on.
No, she accepted it.
Oh, okay.
As much as I remember, yeah, she accepted it. So,
And are you still dating her to this day? Or because what kind of idiot would say, I want lizZard to help me propose? You are like the goodest looking of us all. If I was going to ask someone to propose, I'd be like, Suns fan, can you help me? I don't want to like compete. I love Dota so much. And then she's looking at you, and then you're just like, hey, this guy.
Did you guys have anything similar?
I only had one bad experience in Berlin. It
Oh.
was really recent. We had one against OG. We went to get something to eat as a team. And there were two drunk German guys coming at us, me and Whisper, and they were, when are you leaving? Are you eliminated yet? When are you leaving? Go back. You need to go home. Why are you still in the tournament? And we were like, we won today, bro.
Yeah.
We're playing later against Liquid. We lost them, but we're still in the tournament for now.
Well, that sucks.
They were really rude, but they were drunk, so it's fine.
Yeah, the alcohol.
It
happens.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what I read that sometimes, your most hateful people are people that actually they're the most passionate in the scene, right?
Yeah.
The ones that leave you the most hate, and they're like, God, this guy's so annoying, I mute every time they're in. I mean, yeah, maybe they don't like me, but they still like Dota. They still support the scene. They're so passionate that they're stupid enough to comment something like that. That, to me, is a very valuable community member, even if they're a dumbass. Like, they're still elevating the game up.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
Dumbasses. Yeah.
what do you want, man? I mean, they still care about Dota just because I'm not their cup of tea or somebody else isn't.
They flame me. I write like, yeah, I'll try better. I'm sorry, puppy face. And they're like, no, man, you're the best. No, something like that. Yeah, sure.
I love that shit. When I go on websites, I call it digging for gold. You go for controversial.
So
and
you
have to
actually go.
Oh, I love it. You got to click on it. That's what it's called, digging for gold, on all the ones at the bottom. And then you just see, like, I hate this guy so much. Me too.
Saber also has to love it, right? Like, you instigated a lot of...
Yes.
What did I instigate a lot of?
It was interesting. It was interesting, right, during your Twitter days. So, did you get anything?
True.
Yeah.
I mean, I had my fair share of like hate messages and stuff, and I actually agree with Slex. I also enjoy, there's always like a random Twitter DM, like 10 messages in a row. You're so bad, something like that. Sometimes they go like real ham, but and it's like, okay, man, I'm sorry you like lost your bet on this match or something. Must suck.
It's your fault, right?
I'm chilling here in Bali, but enjoy your time. But it's I think as long as like you get nice messages for the most part, then life is good. You can look at these, laugh at them. I'm sure the people that try them can feel better after like releasing their anger. So we all come out on top basically.
Yes, I agree with you. I feel like our job, in my view, yes, we're out there trying. You guys, of course, are trying to become champions, win prestige, win money. We're out there just trying to have fun and do stuff, but I fundamentally feel like it is our job to distract people from the miseries of life. And if they can get distracted from their horrible job or life or whatever's making them mad by flaming me, good on you, man. I did my job. Mission accomplished for me.
Speaking of distraction, like for me, Dota was that, right? Like I had a really rough day. I would go back and I would play for as long as I can, right? Like it's just, I'm in a different place. Is that how it started for you guys as well, or?
Yeah, basically. I came back from school. I had my issues, family stuff, and I just went back into Dota until midnight, go back, repeat.
So it was all Dota when you started, right? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dota 1, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I played a little bit. I was Peruvian culture, LAN cafes, so I played almost anything that my friends were playing at the time. So like games like, I don't know, Wolf Team, Rakion.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah, I played a lot of those. Then I moved into Dota 2. I didn't have many friends because all the older people, they didn't want to play with me because I was like 12 years old, 13 years.
Yeah, and
then
owning them, right? Yeah,
yeah, and then when I was
12-year-old.
Then 1 year later, they were, we need to play with you, come play with us, boost me. So stuff like that. I just kept playing.
Were they threatening you ever or something like that because they're bigger, older?
Yeah, I remember one time I won a tournament that they threatened me to take the money from me.
Damn.
I was like, I don't know, $7.
How much did they take?
It was like $7. They didn't take anything because my mom went to pick me up.
Hell yeah, thank you, Mom.
Nice.
What got you into Dota, SabeRLight? Like,
I actually had a very similar story. I was also after school, you know, I would just go play Dota 1 with my friends, and then I would skip school to play Dota, and then eventually, you know, I just kind of got better. I know I told I wait, did I tell you this off cam? But I remember when I was like, I think I was like 15, I actually wrote you an email. Did I tell you about that?
yeah, you told me about that right
Yeah.
before an interview with you, and then I griefed the interview because I didn't know what to say. But yeah,
Oh,
go
I
ahead.
see.
Yeah,
Did I
yeah.
make it awkward? Okay, you want to
No,
talk
it
about
was
it on cam?
great. No,
Talk about
tell
it.
it again.
Yeah,
sure.
okay. So basically, I was 15, you know, and I was thinking about going pro, so I wrote an email to Slex, and I was like, "Hey Slex, I'm 5,000 MMR. Do you think I can make it as a pro?" A bunch of I don't know what else, but that was the gist of it. And he never replied to me.
Hey,
Oh, no.
listen, man, I
Probably
didn't
for
know.
the best.
I
Like,
didn't
look
know.
at it.
If every 5K 15-year-old goes in there and says, "Should I dedicate my life to Dota?" I'm sure I said yes to one, and he's out there right now plugging away. He's 5,010 MMR. You know, you're a very rare case. You're a guy who made it. You did it. You didn't need that response. You know.
Of course I didn't. I mean, honestly, for me, the story is more about my respect for you when I was growing up and like
When
trying to.
he says, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah, you know.
Do you know that he was? Were you ever 5K?
Huh? Yes, of course. I'm 5K right now.
You are?
He was playing. He was playing Omni Knife. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
the
he was
hell
only
up.
playing only at Kentucky's. Yeah.
Excuse me.
But didn't I have you in friend list for like on Steam forever, right?
Yeah.
Like we even played against each other or maybe in the same stacks long time ago. Couldn't you find someone better to ask?
Oh, okay, come on.
I mean, that's what I'm saying is that he was like a role model back
Yeah.
then, you know. Not
What the
anymore.
hell? What happened?
Yeah, I had actually a similar question asked, but he was 15 and he was 5K.
Yeah.
To that I would definitely say back in the day, yeah, sure, you have an opportunity, you should go for it at least a little bit. I feel like
Wow.
it's I at that point 5K was big, right? What
Yeah.
was the maximum MMR?
Yeah, that at that time it was like
7K?
8K was
Yeah,
max.
so you were still like very high percentile. Meanwhile, this guy that asked me, my God, this was difficult. He basically told me, "Hey man, I took a year off of uni and I'm gonna focus on Dota. What do you think? Do I have a chance to go pro?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I mean, you seem dedicated. What's your MMR?" He tells me 2K MMR. That one was
Is that
8K.
envy?
Yeah.
Okay, wow, that's great. Well, what'd you say?
I said, you took a year off, you were dedicated, I can't ruin your dreams. If you can get to like 6K in 1 year, that's huge progression and you have a chance. If you can't, I wouldn't bother. 'Cause
Damn.
I took a realistic approach because you can't waste your life on something that you're not good at. Because if you're 2K, I'm sorry, Twitch
Oh
chat,
my-
I'm very sorry, but if you're 2K, it's kind of rough, right?
Oh, no, I just don't agree. It's the forced 50%.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What do you do about the people that say, "I started playing 3 months ago, I'm 6K. Should I go pro?" There are people saying that even though Dota doesn't have any new players, right?
Are they Smurf accounts? Or?
I don't know. They come to my stream, they are
Really?
like, "Oh, you think you're good? Yeah, I played like 3 months, I'm gonna have the same MMR as you.
That's
I can go pro."
Good luck, bro. What else do you tell him?
That's what I call link the Dota buff right
Yeah,
there.
right.
And then it's like, well, this is my alt account. My brother plays on it, but I swear I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's when you see like
Right.
Meepo, Tinker.
And they
All wins.
Leech.
Yeah.
And
I
then
start playing
Lich.
Leech and Trussell Maiden and Omni Knife.
Last game, Archon 4 Lich.
Suddenly,
lost.
Omni-Night Techies.
hey, come on. Yeah, we're not all boosted, okay?
of course.
Some of us
course.
grind. I mean, Dota's not supposed to be enjoyable when you're winning. I'm sorry. I am a firm believer in that. If you want to win a Dota, you can't be a double dipper. You can't go into ranked and be like, I'll pick Pudge support and I'll get to have fun and get up my MMR.
I think
Don't lie to yourself.
I think it can be fun, especially competitively. You too. What's the best game for you that you have won? Like the most important one or the most enjoyable?
Tournaments or
Any game, like
Any game.
competitive. If a pub is more important than a competitive, then sure.
I mean,
mean,
that's going to be a hype story.
I mean, I have a lot of memorable losses.
Uh-huh.
So I lost. I was one game of going to TI 2 years ago when we lost to Quincy Drew. We drew the game really hard. Then we almost beat Liquid at TI last year.
Mm.
I always think about those games. That's what I care the most.
That's incredibly depressing. Thank you very much. It was a very
As
nice
for Vince,
question.
God.
What's a happy feel good? Well, you know, my life got ruined many times. Thank you, lizZard. I hate myself. No. Come on, one happy, if you could, Mr. Panda.
Those are the happiest.
What?
Those are the happiest.
Those are the happiest memories
Yeah.
you have? All right, thanks for coming on the show, Panda. We love to have you. SabeRLight, any
Live
happy
Toulouse
memories in your entire Dota career?
Yeah, same man. It's all depressing. I don't know.
Holy
I mean, for
Switch
me,
it to pubs, guys.
for me, I think. What was it? Actually, I think the Greece tournament was pretty good.
It was, yeah.
It was like it's like a tournament where you play only with like same countries. So I was
Oh.
playing with my Czech squad, and we went to the finals. I was only with my ex, and we played some like 120-minute game, and we ended up winning, and we qualified for the finals in China. So that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that one.
Mhm.
Other than that, I would probably say like last year in Stockholm. You know, some also Mars game, the one where I did the Spear Arena back when I was good, you know, at clicking buttons. But yeah, that was fun against Gladiators, Deraccio, classic Deraccio devs. You know, he threw the game, so we'll take it. That was a good time.
How many times, realistically, do you go over those clips? Like Mars Arena, Spear? Once a day?
He smiles. How do I approach this without sounding like a psychopath?
Not that often, but I still do it in it's like a good pre-game ritual. Sometimes I either like my pre-game ritual is either I just go last hit some creeps with my animal heroes, or you know, if I'm practicing like clicking spells, then you know I load up into a lobby and I spear some into some arenas.
Do you practice alt tabbing, or do you take out the buttons, or?
Yeah, the alt tabbing into stream, you know, real quick, so you can't see it on the camera.
Fast as possible, so the admin doesn't see.
They cannot see you. They're playing Mobile Legends in their tournament.
Oh, okay, take it easy, dude.
Do you have any rituals?
Yes, any rituals?
I play Overthrow.
Overthrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're a custom game enjoyer, are you?
Yeah, I think once in Berlin we faced another team playing Overthrow. So we were 10 pro players in one lobby.
Are you serious? That sounds hype as hell.
Yeah, I don't remember what team was that. Or maybe it was like 3 members of, I don't know, maybe Entity? I don't remember.
Well, you know what I remember? OG has such great merchandise. That's right, my friends. You can go ahead and click this link below and buy some merch. You might see some beautiful towels. You might see some cool stuff on the tables. You might see this beautiful Bucky hat. Well, you can get that merch right now, and you can have some good memories, unlike Pandaboo, whose life is just a meaningless horror show. So thank you very much. Wear those shirts and have some fun, my friends. But yes, as we get closer to unfortunately, we're nearing the end of our wonderful podcast here, so it's time for some closing topics, guys. Big events coming up in your lives. Of course, we have more tournaments coming. Both of you, unfortunately, exited out of this wonderful major right now. But what are you looking forward to in life? It doesn't even have to be about Dota. Any new games coming up? Any new things happening? What's new?
I don't know. I'm just looking forward to actually like playing a tournament and like doing well. So that's Dota wise. Other than that, seeing my girlfriend. So I just need to put it out every time I do a stream, guys. I have a girlfriend. All the girls need to stop DMing me, please. I do have a girlfriend.
What
so
about the
thank you.
guys, though?
The guys can keep DMing. That's okay.
Hell
She's
yeah.
okay with that. You know.
Hell
I
yeah.
shouldn't stop then.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. You know, maybe the new Cyberpunk expansion. I think that could
Hey.
be pretty fun.
There you go.
That's about it. That's all I'm looking forward to in life.
Smart man. All right, fantastic. Pandaboo?
Just looking forward to trying owning in Riyadh.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe win the tournament, who knows? Having a small vacation before TI, boot camping, everything. I just want some time to play Diablo.
Okay. I know
Yeah.
you're a Giga Weeb as well. Any animes you're looking forward to?
No.
Any experiences?
No, I'm not that way.
Oh, okay, fantastic.
Nice.
Good hiding. lizZard, what are you looking forward to in the future?
No, I'm gonna go back home. I have a message already prepared. I'll send it to Saber.
Fantastic.
See how he answers. See what's up.
Keep
That's
the DMs going.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
course.
very sweet.
Slide in there.
Well, there you go. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to more days here at Bali. Of course, we are going to be able to crown another major winner the next couple days. More events coming up. So it should be a lot of fun to see how that one turns out. But I do have a bonus question before we close things out here. Okay? Now, this one is spicy because we got two very spicy guys on this panel, my friends. All right. If you could play with one other person on a team for the rest of your, actually be teammates and you think they're good enough, and you would have to kick someone, you don't have to say who you're kicking, but which person would it be, Mr. SabeRLight? Is there one Dota player out there that you actually really, really want to play with, and why?
Well, I'll give a what's it called, honorable choice first. It's not the real choice, but I think during Dream League season 20, I was playing with Miracle. I was bet chesting the entire time, so obviously Miracle. But the real answer is Timado. I think during my time on TSM, I was having a good time, and I think we vibed pretty good. I think he's a really good player. I wouldn't kick Arteezy, obviously. I would keep him on the team.
Sure.
I'm not sure who I'm kicking. Probably no one. We can have someone as a coach or two coaches.
Okay.
But yeah, I think Timado is my choice.
Again, I did not say that you had to say who you were kicking, but that's fine. You made that choice, and we'll roll with it. That's great.
Yeah.
What's that like being a pro player, though, and thinking, I want that guy. One day our paths will cross. Does that come up ever, or are you just I'm doing what I'm doing?
No, I mean, you'll play with good players and you'll play with bad players. Or you'll play with people you will want to play with again, but it just didn't work out at the time. And, I think we both have very long careers ahead of us, and I'm sure it will work out at some time in the future.
Okay. All right. Mr. Panda.
I'm still thinking about it. I have never thought about that question.
Really?
Yeah, I have thought about who I will never play with.
Don't burn the bridges straight away, man.
You don't have to name any of those people here. That is okay. You've never played against a guy and been like, that guy's good. He'll carry me one day. For sure.
I'm he's good, but my mid laner better. My carry is better.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
but historically, you said that you had a lot of pro star crushes. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Historically, is there a player he doesn't even have to be playing anymore that you would really like to have?
I used to be a really big fan of Sumail in
Hey.
PS5.
Of course.
Yeah, but then one day I played with him in a pub and he called me busted.
What?
Yeah, so
Yeah, but we all flame each other sometimes in pubs, right? It happens.
Yeah, that happens, but my trust for him, it disappeared.
Okay, well, this has been the most depressing pod. Thank you so much, Fandaboo. You're really keeping the air very light in here. It is just an honor to have you. lizZard, you used to be a relevant pro player. What was the dream back then for you?
The dream was actually, I never achieved it, sadly. Let's keep it as light as possible.
Christ. Don't forget to buy the merch, guys. That's
never-
what we're
I never got to TI as a player,
Oh.
but the dream was to get to TI. So I got to TI Grand Finals as an analyst. So that counts, right?
There you go.
Yeah, I think I've actually achieved my dreams when it comes to this game, and it's been for me it's been a blessing. It's been a
Wow.
great ride. It's been a dream come true. Pushing this atmosphere up a
Well,
little
thank
bit.
you very much. Yes. It's always been my dream to get immortal.
lizZard, were you the guy that played on two PCs at the same time?
Yes, that was me. Yeah, I played two heroes at the same time, and
Okay.
I would argue with myself in different languages. People would be like, "What the hell is happening?"
That was really crazy. I tried to do that one time,
Okay.
and it went horribly.
Why? It's not that. You know what? The most difficult part of it is probably just buying stuff. Because you need to. Okay, I need to move to here and buy stuff, then control it.
Yeah, that was the hardest part because I used to play a lot of laundry back in the day. So it was not that hard about the micro, but buying
bad.
items and not sticking the two heroes together the whole time. I'm playing position 4 as position 3. My position 4 was following me the whole game.
Okay.
So it was two bots playing together.
back in the day, I had really good micro. I played RTS Warcraft a lot.
Oh, wow.
Like competitively a bit even.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I played like Meepo and Invoker and stuff. It's just Sunstrike. Net Sunstrike. Yeah, I'm playing Meepo and Invoker.
Do you think we can make a game mode out of that? I've always dreamed of a PvE mode where Dota players, they queue into the same game, but one of them does spells and one of them does movement. And then you have to like talk to your guy and like.
Sounds like good content, Slacks.
Yeah,
you could
10v10, but you know, one guy is doing spells and one guy's moving, and then you just like queue into some.
Maybe Ogre Maya?
Huh?
Ogre Maya.
Yeah, Ogre Maya. I think a game does that, don't they? There is like an actual MOBA game that you queue into that.
Just to go back, I don't think this was very legal what I've done in Steam, at least in Valve's eyes. But
thanks for watching,
the
everybody.
the open qualifier ones, I had 4 guys share their controls, and I played the open TI qualifiers with all 5-year-olds. I lost, so it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. No problem.
It was consent, you.
Don't ban me, please.
Oh my God.
That's wrong.
Well.
Yeah.
So goes another player here at the Bali Major, but it's been a good time. Guys, we've had such a joy having you on the show. We wish you the best of luck. I will just go ahead and gush for you a little bit. You guys are legitimately 2 of my favorite people to talk to. Every time that you guys win any one of your series, I know that your asshole teammates are going to make me interview you guys instead, and it's always a joy. So thank you guys so much for coming on the show late at night, saying hi to your fans. I'll give you one more chance. Anything out there to say to the fans before we head out, SabeRLight?
Keep it cool, guys.
Keep it cool.
And thanks.
Mr. Panda Boo?
Gracias. Nos vemos algún día.
Okay, gracias. One more time, please, the camera. Show the panda.
Yeah, gracias. Nos vemos algún día, no sé.
I can already see the chat just spamming. Yeah.
Oh, well, fantastic. Well, thank you again for watching the show as well. Guys, it's so good to have you. Best of luck in the future with your Dota stuff. lizZard, can't wait to have another show with you tomorrow. And thank you, viewers out there, for watching the show here today. It's been a very fun day here at the Bali Major, and we will see you next time right after you buy the merch. We're going to do a Twitter thing. We're going to lock it behind a paywall. Buy the merch. Get that merch, okay? You can't watch if you don't have it. Put on your bucket hats. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.
Buy the merch.
Buy the merch, though.